We do YouTube live, and we're live, and here we go.
You may take a break, not us. We never take a break. We're always on. PPRNradio.net. Music 24/7. He's not your average radio guy. In fact, he's not even average.
He's not even worth listening to.
The Pinho Show on PPRNradio.net.
Hey! Yellow. Yep.
Peter Pinho Show on PP.
Now I only have a tiny bit of it.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
No, I'd swap it back. It was better before.
The Peter Pinho Show on PPRNradio.net.
A very blunt person, unfortunately.
It's not hard enough.
All right. All right. Fucking YouTube with their copyright infringements. Every time I do a show, I have to dispute it and then wait 3 weeks for them to tell me, no, everybody else released you except for this one fucking band in Germany or music record company or whatever. Like, I have a license. Why don't you ban it on my radio side? No. It's always something with YouTube, and I don't understand. So now all the YouTube videos that I did are gone. They're not gone. I can see them, but
they're just not published.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
So I have to mute music. You don't have nothing on your headphones?
Whatever you did, you broke it.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Da, da, da.
I hear him.
You hear him? Yeah, the music, I lowered it. So
I hear Boo.
Hey.
What's up, baby?
I am feeling good. How are you?
What'd you get?
Good.
You got something, didn't you?
Hey.
I got a nice visit to the restroom and unloaded about 20 pounds of feces.
Oh, nice.
That's not how I thought that sentence was.
Yeah.
I didn't either. What, feces? Is that like...
did you bring a horse in there with you?
Is that code for pre-date? Is that a cleansing?
I wish.
It's more of a reckoning, you know.
What is
yes, that Mexican food is coming back for a reckoning.
What does a bad date consist of in the gay world? Is it like feces in the urethra or what?
God.
Oh.
We're not easing into anything
tonight.
No.
Anything that has to do with shit. I mean,
I love it. I'm intrigued by
gross.
poop.
Okay.
I love poop.
I can't imagine
what?
that's
God bless you.
unique
to
gay culture, though. I don't think it's not like.
Yeah, but feces in the urethra is pretty dangerous, no?
This
It
is the first
can't
time
be
I've
good.
ever considered
I
this.
think
So
feces
probably
anywhere outside of the anal cavity is probably not a good thing.
No.
Except for a toilet.
It's-
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah, except for the toilet.
It becomes an
Toilet.
infection.
The turlet. What?
Becomes an infection, right?
Correct.
All right. Well, things didn't. Listen, if Bernie gets voted, I'm going to be gay. I need to know these things.
I have about
Which
19
I don't
questions about that.
I don't understand how A plus B equals C in that equation.
Because
I
everybody was
really
moving to
don't.
Canada if Trump got elected, so I have to be extreme
Uh-huh.
like them. So I'm not moving. I mean, I would love to
So
move to
you're
Portugal,
gay.
but no. So I'm going to be gay. I got to change my life somehow. I'm going to be a power bottom too, man. Trust me.
Aren't you already a power bottom?
Kind of.
Go, Peter.
I have to fix my leakage thing before I become gay, though. So
That well, but you like the shit stuff, so,
So you just find a gay guy who's into it, you know?
exactly.
fecal
and you're
leakage?
golden.
Little Santorum, yeah.
okay.
Pete often says a statement that gives me like 5 questions that I need clarified. And as he tries to clarify each one, 10 more questions need clarified. So you have to just maybe get answers to 2 or 3 and just let the rest go.
I don't know.
Well,
you know, all
it
these
makes-
things are good.
Oh, well, it just makes sense. I mean, Democrats and liberals threaten to leave the country all the time. So
Yeah,
that
Trump is
seems
not the first
extreme,
leader
so-
that has made people say, if he gets elected, I'm leaving. Maybe they just said it more for him, but it's not a new idea.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I'm not leaving the country. I'm just leaving my safe space.
That's usually what people mean.
I'm full blown dresses every day. I don't care. I might
Why is
even.
that the only other option? Can you clarify
I
this
know.
question for us, please?
Well, what else can you do? Become a Domino's or a NASCAR fan?
What?
What's extreme enough to
Wait, like the game or the race?
Yeah, the day.
I mean, or the game of the pizza. It was
game. I'll never become a
That-
Domino. That's fucking.
You mean the pizza company / pothole attendant?
Yeah,
yes, yeah.
that's extreme. Eating fucking Domino's, living this close to New Haven. No way.
Stop being a Patriots fan, maybe.
I never was a Patriot. I was a Cowboy fan. You know what I might do? I might commandeer the Amistad and actually make it a party boat.
Well, then you have to partner with Bob. His idea.
Oh god.
I don't know if
Yeah,
I've ever
he'll
heard
be
that.
the band cruise, the cruise band. Yeah.
They finally finished the boathouse boo. When you come back, it's really nice now.
The
I
Amistad
don't know if that's for
boathouse.
Yale or is that for Amistad?
No idea.
That boathouse they
I-
built.
Boathouses tend to be
Australia, I
for
don't
like
know.
rowing boats, right?
But they have a rowing place in Derby.
There's lots of rowing places.
Oh. But I thought the boathouse was for like museum type stuff for Amistad.
Oh, maybe, but then why would it be a boathouse?
I don't know.
Because the Amistad would be parked there or docked there.
Well, I mean, like a boathouse is usually. I mean, sometimes it's a dock, but it's usually small, like for small dinghies and stuff.
I don't know.
I'm not that well versed in that culture either. I have an idea in my head, and it's incomplete.
Does
But
anybody?
trivia. Oklahoma City is the home for the U.S. rowing team. That this here
Really?
is where they do all their rowing at.
Like the team that would compete in the Olympics?
That is correct.
Well, I guess they can do rowing on a river.
Yeah.
Creedence Clearwater Revival sang about it.
So I continue.
Has
Yeah.
anybody noticed the size of the new boat? The new ferry house.
No, I haven't been by it.
I have always conspiracy. So they built a new house for the ferry. The other one was just like a shed.
Well, they were trying to make it for. They were trying to add to it, and I thought they were doing bigger ferries too.
Are they doing bigger ferries, or is that coinciding with the casino?
I think it's not mutually exclusive, but not.
That's a
necessarily
lot. That's a
completely tied
lot. It's a
together.
big building to be holding people that sit there for 5 minutes.
Where is the ferry going?
It goes from Bridgeport to Long Island, Port Jeff.
Oh,
It's
and
been
there's a lot
there.
of traffic for that.
It's been. Oh yeah, that thing goes every half hour. There's 2 of them
Your TV is loud.
upstairs.
Yeah.
I know. I gotta. There's 2 of them that go, and they go every. They actually don't stop. The only time they stop is when they load.
Well, they don't go all night though.
No, they go till about 9, right?
I don't know, but yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah.
But they've been trying to get a high-speed one there for years.
Oh, high speed.
Yeah. They've been trying to up that service and make it a more.
But why the building bigger? I'm thinking it's to house people for the fucking casino.
Well, I mean, I'm
Which is
sure
scary.
it's part of it.
It's got to be because they built it right where the casinos go.
Well, yeah, I mean, one helps the other. The idea is that they're trying to boost the development, so you build this infrastructure so that people use this more. It helps get the idea that a casino could come in, and then it supports people coming from Long Island instead of going around, just coming up on the boat and then going over to the casino.
And if that happens, what stops the Foxwoods and the Mohegans from building a ferry port from the other side of Long Island to, say, Groton?
If they have the land, they might be able to do it. But if they don't already have the land, they'll run into issues.
Because there's already a ferry there, but it goes to Block Island, right?
There is a ferry that goes to Block Island. Yeah, it's a high-speed ferry.
Yeah. See,
do a lot of people commute back and forth to work from Long Island, Connecticut?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that boat's packed every time it goes out.
It's a hell of a lot faster than driving around.
Yeah. It's only 45 minutes by a water when it's 2.5 hours. And on top of it, the LIE is a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like you sit in that traffic for 4 hours.
So then is it a ferry that carries
cars,
vehicles too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's why I've been sending a lot of my applications out to Long Island because I can ferry to any radio station out there. So.
Unless they give you the graveyard shift.
That's fine.
Mm. Well, then you got to drive.
I told Ricky if I get a job out there, I'm taking. I'm doing an extended stay for 4 days. Because Cox has a lot of radio stations out there, so I'm already employed by Cox. So I just gotta. I'm sending out the prophecy one to get down.
The what?
The one that you didn't hear that one? Did you hear that one?
No.
Prophecy. He was at the park with his nephew buying weed. It was real funny. I'll play it later. It was really funny.
It must be.
You guys never heard it? I can't believe you never heard it. Oh, it's funny. I don't know. Can I play it for you if you hear it, Boo?
I heard the music when we came in.
Okay, so hang on. If you guys don't mind, I'll play it. I don't care.
So there was. Are you talking about a radio bet that you did?
This is the. You want? I'll get your guys' opinion on it. This is the one I want to send out because I think it's the best one that I've done so far. With besides the swingers. Here we go. There we go. All right, here you go.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's Employee of the Month, 2 months in a row. Leave a message at the... Hi, Jamie. It's me, Jamie. I just had a new idea for our song about the Name Your Price tool. So when it's like,
isn't this how we get kicked off of YouTube?
Hey, and the trombone goes, blah, 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 and you say, we'll help you find coverage options to fit your
Yeah,
budget.
no, when they don't want you to
we
post
just all do
ads
finger snaps
on...
while choir goes, Saban's coming at you, Saban's coming at you. Yes?
Or
No?
recorded
Maybe?
ads.
Anyway, see you at practice tonight. I got new lyrics for the rap break.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, PLR. Why are you at court today? Street Pete's here. Where did you go?
Waterbury, and I earned my money, I guess, this week. It was
Did we pay you?
No.
No.
So we earned every second of it, Chaz.
We got our money's worth this week.
Right, that's it, yes.
Who did you talk to?
He started out saying his name was Clint, or the other word I can't say on the radio, but then it turned into him being Prophecy, the rapper.
Wow. Huh? All right.
This is the second prophecy in Waterbury, by the way.
There's a lot of prophecies in Waterbury.
Right, but the third one.
What are you here for today?
I mean, some both. We talked about it, didn't we?
Yeah,
I already know.
All right, tell me, bring us to why are you here today?
Oh, I got you. It's on a record.
It's on a record.
It's on a record. Fulfilling the prophecy here.
But it's record.
Right.
Oh, you can hear it, right?
Record.
Yes.
You gotta record that?
No, record this whole thing.
He sounds stoned. He sounds like he's holding in a hit.
Or really, really sleepy.
Yeah.
Vape.
Well, I mean, like I said, it was like I took my nephew to the park and they was investigating like the playground.
Why? What did the playground do?
There's a prophecy there.
It gets so
Only
much better. You gotta
playground had a couple unpaid parking tickets.
Some warrants.
Let's just say kids weren't playing on the swings.
I think his nephew was code word for something else, by the way. He keeps saying it.
Oh.
We have to investigate this playground.
Right.
Kids are leaving with drugs.
Right.
Needles. All right.
Like, I'm over here with my nephew with me. Yeah, I know I ain't here. I ain't at a playground with my nephew with me. On some bull.
You know, it's funny. It's like, so why are you here? Why are you at court today?
Right, why?
We don't know yet.
Right.
He seems mad.
I was at the playground with my nephew.
Right.
and I ended up here.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know what happens between.
Apparently there was a...
I could see why he's kind of pissed off.
It was a slide infraction.
I went to bring my nephew to the playground.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at court.
Right. Improper use of the seesaw.
It's like he went to the Allen Iverson School of public speaking.
Right.
Just keep saying the same two things over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how it went down.
So what's your charge today?
What you mean? What they saying?
What did you get arrested?
Come on.
No, how much you charging us for the interview?
Right, he could be a very good attorney for himself.
Yeah.
Like, you know what they're saying I did.
Right.
What you get arrested for?
Oh, well, they trying to claim I'm trying to cop.
Trying to cop.
I was copping.
Right.
Okay, so we got to it. How far into this did we get the answer?
About a minute 20 in.
Yeah.
Trust me,
I
it gets
cut
a
a
lot
little
better.
bit here and there just because it got super repetitive.
Yeah.
Which is going by how slow he's speaking. It's awfully fast.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So he went to the playground with his nephew, and he was arrested for trying to cop.
Well,
Right.
they were investigating the playground, Chaz.
Right.
Yeah,
Investigating
that's
him.
right.
And he showed up with his nephew. With his nephew, Chad.
It's on the cover.
Yeah.
I received a prophecy.
This poor guy wakes up and thinks he'll do something nice for his nephew. Let me bring you to the playground.
Right. Because that's the cop.
I want to be a good uncle. And
Right.
Next thing you know, he's arrested.
You're getting lollipops. I'm getting weed.
Yeah.
Walking right into an investigation.
Yeah.
Copping what? You're making this one hard on me. So stop. Bring us to the beginning here.
Yeah,
All right,
so
Pete, you're making this. Don't make me work for this. I'm not getting paid anything.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you guys had a conversation before you started talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to.
Oh, I see. I see. This for the
Got to
record.
warm up. Yes.
For the
For
record.
the record.
For the record.
So Pete's good because he says, "Take me to the beginning."
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll take my nephew to the park.
Again.
We know about that part.
After the park.
Yep.
Right.
And met my cousin over there. And he knew a cat. Wasn't
Cousin over there. Cousin's at the park or cousin's with him at court?
His cousin's over at the park.
I thought he was with his nephew.
And he knew a cat.
He's in story mode now. He's telling what happened.
And apparently there's a cat
Okay.
playground.
dudes roll up like they want to pull out they want to draw down, like get down. So I got my dance.
Okay, so all right. I'm gonna translate
And
this.
then a Mirabal fell down. We all began to dance.
Get down. Get down.
It was a dance off. It was a dance off in the playground.
You got to see AJ dancing.
He really is dancing.
Get down.
He was getting down.
I thought it was odd. There was a dance off in the playground. But I said, what the hell?
Might as well.
How bad was your dancing? You got arrested.
You got to get down. If someone says get down.
Get down. Get down. Boogie. Get down. Get down. Boogie down.
Get down on it.
All right.
It's like I got my nephew with me. I gotta lay down. They got me pulling my pants half down. All the other boys.
I have a feeling his pants were already half down. It's just a guess.
Yeah, had to put even further to past the knees now.
Okay.
So wait, he's laying on the ground. How you gonna dance when you're laying on the ground?
And he's got his nephew with him.
Right. Who don't get down, by the way. More of a foxtrot.
Yeah. I don't know. If anyone's with a kid, I'm not thinking they're gonna buy drugs.
I would think. But, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe the kid wanted the cop.
Trying to tell him. So anyway, I go up in there with the judge. I'm like, Yo, I'm at the playground. My nephew ain't no big deal.
We know.
He's sticking to that line.
I'm not for the playground. Nephew.
What happened again?
That playground already.
Well, who is his nephew? Is he like some big important person that we should know? Like maybe that's what we're
Babyface
missing.
Finster. Nephew's probably some kingpin.
Carry a small 380.
Drugs. All right.
You coming through? Like, you trying to investigate?
Investigate what? You're not getting to the point.
Please don't say nephew in the playground.
They were saying people were selling.
Were you buying?
Dog, I had my nephew with me.
Stop with the nephew.
He thinks the nephew's gonna get him out
Oh
of
my
everything.
God. I think he's stuck on record.
He thinks the police should have said, "Oh, you have your nephew." With you." And,
I need the fan on in here.
Carry on.
Oh my
God.
You keep saying your nephew. But why are you buying drugs with your nephew?
Because I'm saying just because my cousin had cop. My cousin was there. He had cop. Yeah, I mean, he had cop some just, it was like a couple things, man. It was like 1, 2 of them things, man. I got my nephew with me.
Why are you at court today? Street Pete ran into Prophecy at the Waterbury court. He was busted for copping at a park.
Yo, I'm at the playground. My nephew ain't no big deal.
Exactly. So where are we now? I think he said the word nephew like 8 times.
We're supposed to do a shot each time, apparently.
Right.
Or dance.
Either or.
Well, he's with his nephew and I guess and his cousin.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's
Cousin.
what we're learning now.
Right.
So his cousin, I guess, did buy something.
It's family day.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 things.
Yeah.
Family day.
Right. So far, mom's uninvolved, sister, dad, no one,
Right.
just the nephew, the cousin,
And the park was being investigated.
Right.
And Prophecy's there with his nephew.
and everybody got down. Yeah.
Do we have that clip? Get down.
I don't know where it is.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, we'll have to get that.
Okay.
I was talking to my nephew. And someone yelled, get down.
This is what the police said when they rolled in.
Yeah.
Get down.
Get down.
Get
Oh,
down.
it's a dance party.
We could
I
scratch
love
your
this
nephew.
song.
Down. Get down.
That's as he's getting removed from the park.
Apparently his dance moves are not that great.
Uh,
They arrested him for it.
By the way, we like Prophecy.
We do. He's
He took his nephew out to the park and bad things happened.
right, as he told us like 5 times.
Get down.
In one sentence.
Get down.
I got my nephew with me, ain't no big deal. I wasn't on no part of that. My cousin copped a couple things because he plays with them things.
Place with those things.
What things?
Matchboxes?
Hookers?
Pogs.
Do you know what he was copping or
No?
He plays with those things.
He's buying something he wasn't supposed to be buying.
Right.
Mm.
He sounds like he bought it from someone he wasn't supposed to be buying it from.
Right.
Girl Scout cookies?
But I'm over here. I'm not like I'm taking care of for my sister. She on some things. So I'm trying to do the right thing.
The right thing is copping with your nephew?
Hey, good question.
There you go. See? Did I mention my nephew was with me as a part? Only about 25 times so far.
No, you didn't.
I like Pete's keeping it real.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Man, you ain't hearing me.
Wait, stop.
Oh, he's mad at you.
Yeah. You ain't hearing me.
You ain't hearing me.
Get down.
Okay.
How much dancing was done that day?
Yeah.
Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down.
There's the nephew screaming.
The cops so cool, they tell you to start dancing. I'm going to Waterbury.
Cops are all dancing and
Right,
singing.
exactly. It's like cop rock.
Right.
It's like a big flash mob.
Can you back it up like 10 seconds?
10 seconds.
I like how Pete calls him out and then he gets all
yeah,
not happy with Pete.
little huffy.
Yeah.
I'm taking care for my sister. She on some things. So I'm trying to do the right thing.
The right thing is copping with your nephew?
Yeah, hearing me.
I'm trying to get the point across is for why are you here today?
As far as doing the right thing, you make quite
Seriously.
Just help me out.
Minutes later.
Wilford Brimley. It's the right thing.
It's like 3 minutes into the conversation.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh my God.
My stomach hurts.
Tell me he answered.
Just tell me why you're here.
Why are you here today?
Because I just got I had to plea out on this. I'm pleading out on
That's what the plea.
Drug charges
at
or
a
what?
playground with my nephew.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you, man, we got to do this one night and just do shots every time I with my nephew. By now, we're on the floor.
Yeah. I think he thinks it's an original idea to bring a kid with you to a park to cop drugs.
Right. Because no one's ever done that before.
No.
No.
At a playground, dog. Just because my cousin on them things. And he plays with them things. So
Plays with what things?
I don't know.
I need to know.
Is he on the monkey bars?
The swing set. The swing set.
What thing?
Seems
It's
like-
tough.
Saying he
I can't walk past
That
swing
little
set either.
horsey on the spring?
See, I love that too. No, swing set, man. You can't walk past swing set.
Yeah.
The real hot
Yep.
metal slide.
Yep, exactly.
All right.
See, I would always find the tire and I'd be like, oh, and you can't wait to get it. And then it's full of like nasty rainwater that always
Yeah.
dumped out for
Drips
like
on your
6
legs.
months.
Yeah, you don't want to play with that. No.
they're like, all right, it must be you too. Now,
The band?
I mean, granted, I had some on me.
Which is why I went to the playground, my nephew.
But it was my nephew's.
That's how I was going to get down.
I was waiting for that part.
Oh my God.
I was waiting for that part.
That part out?
Get down.
That was like a hip hop version of the house that Jack built.
Wow, you ain't kidding.
I don't know if I should trim that up or just send it like that.
There isn't much you would take out though, unless you just wanted to get it short, like shorten it to a certain length. Other than that, it builds.
It builds up. I think it'd be a great demo tape.
Yeah. Toward the end of that, I just kept thinking, what you just went through, he's going to talk to a judge shortly and say all of these same things. How many times is he going to get interrupted? Because like I missed the verb in that. You were what? What's a cop? You're pulling up. You're rolling off. You're doing all these
He's
things.
getting down.
What are you talking
with his nephew at the playground?
Get down. Oh.
That was painful. Funny as hell. But I would have slapped the dude.
You should come with me one
Get
morning.
your shit together. What are you saying?
You probably would end up beating somebody up.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And then you could do your own court audio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you here, Heather?
Yeah.
So
Well-
how many people do you have to talk to get that?
Hello. So with something like that, you have to talk to a lot, but with something like, so on the weeks that,
What the hell is that?
we have a John Gruden. So you have to talk to a lot of people in order to weed out stuff. So sometimes you have to go out and grab actual fake ones and then real ones.
Okay.
But
Okay.
like, when me and Ricky first did it, we first went to New Haven. It was tough as hell. We had to buy people coffee and shit because you're talking about criminals. You want to do an interview? You want to do an interview? What you gonna give me? They don't give me like a swag bag together. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's not as easy as it sounded, but it's.
Well, that didn't sound easy at all.
There's characters
No,
out there
at all.
There's characters. Out there.
Yeah, characters, yeah.
There's characters.
So
out
then,
there.
has it become easier now that you're kind of a known commodity, or no?
It's becoming a lot easier. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot easier because now I have people actually calling me, telling me they want to give me court cases.
Interesting.
Like at the beginning, like when I was mixing it up with the fake and the real, which they don't know.
And they don't listen to this, so you're saying
no, they don't listen to
So if you become famous, somebody's gonna troll through this shit and catch you. You know,
it doesn't matter at this point because you know why? Because at one time I was told that I wasn't smart enough to do fake ones.
that's always a good cover.
Yeah.
And it also doesn't matter now because I assume that now all you're doing is real ones, right?
I'm doing both.
Really?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah. Yeah, only because if like I was saying, when me and Ricky used to go, we would sit outside for 3 hours and not get anybody. You know, and then and what sucks about it is because I'm going on a Friday and audio has to be in by Sunday to get played Monday. So if I go and I get nothing, you know, like now I built up an arsenal. I have like 8 left over. But if I go and get nothing, then I don't go on the radio. And then like my bit doesn't get played. I don't last as long as I have been lasting, you know. So you got to know how to.
You got to get that medallion.
Yeah. The medallion.
So you don't remember last week the medallion, the silver, the bronze, the gold, at the penis thing.
Oh, okay.
They last longer.
Oh yeah, the pill, the black guy.
You know, it would have been a good callback if you if I didn't have to explain it.
What, boo?
No, I. So then, even with people calling you saying that they want to be recorded, you still have to sometimes put in fake ones.
If it's not funny enough, like most of the 98% of the ones I do get are first time, first shot. Because I learned how to interact with them and ask them the questions to make them sound ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody. And I'm not saying that I'm the only one that can do it, but I'm the only one that's lasted over a year. You know what I mean? It's just something I guess I was built to do, and that's just me saying that. That's you know, my confidence level isn't high. Like every time I send it, I'm like, are they gonna? Because in this business, it's like. You can get cut tomorrow. You know what I mean? You know that. You can get cut tomorrow. You'd lose all your gigs and stuff, you know? But every week it's funnier and funnier. So now do I really want to go out and try to find the really, really good real ones? Or do I continue doing what I do? You know? So I got a really, really good real one last night. That was awesome. But it wasn't as funny as Get Damn.
Wow.
Your nephew on the playground.
But now it's to the point to where I know so many criminals. I got material for a fucking year.
So then, what about the other bit that they want to do with you as far as what Pete stores? Ew, Pete, stop doing that.
Oh, I'm not wiping my nose.
Grab a tissue. God, be a human.
Yeah,
being.
so now they want to take my stories of my life on one half of the bit and then do a court audio on the other. And we did that.
So-
we did that 2 weeks ago, and it was actually pretty funny. So
Okay. Are they revisiting that anytime soon? Or
I don't know. They'll let me know Monday when I go in there. I don't know anything until I get there.
so you don't even know whether or not you're going to get cut that week?
No, I don't. Well, you know you're gonna get cut when they tell you not to come in. They don't really.
Okay.
They don't cut somebody while they're at the studio because it's you don't know how that person's gonna react if they're gonna fucking It's pretty tight security in there. Like you got to go through like 3 sets of glass doors and everything's locked. And now they have a security guard because them and the other morning show have been threatened already. So
By who and why?
by fans coming in and the secretary does fans coming in and saying, "Oh, I'm supposed to be on the show. I have a bit at a certain time," and they walk in and they walk straight to the studio and pretty much threaten the DJs. It's people that are out, and it's not really people that are mad at them. It's people that are so obsessed with Ann and Raven per se, that they want to be close to them, like whack jobs. Like people are wacky, and everybody wants to stab Chaz and AJ, so because they're all right wing, so it's scary. It's scary, and we sit with some of these fans at these events, and it's like, wow, dude, don't you have a life? It's like, and they know everything. Like, oh, I saw Chaz driving the other day, and
He drives?
he drives.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like I saw him go up his
I
street.
thought he rode dinosaurs.
I'm like, how do you know where his street is? That's kind of weird. I don't even know where his house is. So it's pretty scary out there.
That's the life you want, Pete, man.
I do. I actually do. The problem is people like that keep to themselves, so people don't know them. So when you become infatuated with somebody, you want to know them. My life's an open book, so they already know me. You know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah, but you're still gonna have the way people project an image onto an artist or a figure like that, and decide that they mean this, and they're the only one that understands them because how they interpret what the person's saying or the character is. So you're gonna, I mean, you get big enough, you're gonna have that.
He talks to me through my speaker every day, only me.
Exactly.
You know, so Heather's probably gonna have that too. You're out a lot now.
That's why she works out.
Diesel. Except that I'm home heating fuel. I want a house.
He'll be here late.
Are you not on?
Snow?
Yeah.
He'll be here late.
Trying to be funny.
Like electronic TV snow.
What time do you got to work tomorrow?
Usual. Why?
Huh?
What was that?
Get that ghetto check.
He wanted to have sex tonight. You know. It was
No, I hate when she works late on my days off.
Sorry.
Oh, 'cause it's all about you, man. You know?
You work
because
tomorrow
the
too.
The
You
plans,
work.
you know, you gotta wait for your partner.
You'll just take a nap.
I actually
I thought
do.
we're off on Thursday or Friday and Saturday.
I am off Friday and Saturday, but I consider Thursday's my Friday night. So I gotta guess there. I have to deliver lunch on Friday. Guess you'll never guess where.
Where?
Where does Walter work?
Hungerford's.
In North Haven.
Yeah, I think so.
They won free lunch from PLR.
No shit.
Yeah. Heather called them today. Or
Nice.
Heather, Dawn.
Nice.
I'm delivering them free lunch. She's like, "Are you delivering me lunch on Friday?" I said, "I don't know. I don't know where I'm going until I get there." I guess he won a free lunch.
Cool.
Yeah. So he's getting wraps from the restaurant that was just on Hell's Kitchen.
Oh,
Stone's
Stone's Throw.
Yeah. They're getting wraps from Street Pete.
Sweet.
Free lunch.
Word.
Yeah, sign up, plr.com. We're going to take a little break and get inside Heather's head. Randy will be here. Dane will be here. And we'll be back. All right, Boo, we'll be back.
Okay.
All righty then.
Remember to keep the music out of the.
Damn.
On the playground.
Get down at the playground. Yeah, get down. Hold on. All right.
What's that, babies?
How you doing?
Hello. Tired.
Get down. Get it, boo.
Oh, it sounds
Girl, you got that sway.
Hey.
Yeah. This one makes me want to go and hold Ricky's hand in Central Park on a Sunday. It's that New York Sunday afternoon New York music, you know, like Mary J. And we're live on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube. Heather's in the studio after a long hiatus.
It's very much smoking a blunt with your nephew in the park.
Yes. Get down.
You just got to make sure that playground's not getting investigated.
Get down.
For proper seesawing.
Yeah. All right. What's up, everybody on Facebook? And as my mother would say, on the Facebook.
The Facebook?
When you know you're old when they're saying on the Facebook. I get that lecture from my 78-year-old mother. Like, you got to stop putting things on the Facebook. Mom.
I love that you share, but you share too much.
Yeah, you crazy. I hear you shows. What's the matter with you?
Thank God she doesn't have Facebook.
She gets told by everybody else.
Oh,
Yeah, but it would be so much worse if she had it.
You know what's fucked up is because when I've been doing PPRN for all these years, and if you understand a immigrant mother or someone from the other side of the pond or whatever, everything is stupid unless you're making money. Like, why do you do that? You talk, you drink. It's stupid. You're stupid. It's just stupid. Well, if you don't make money at something, it's stupid, right? Like, there's no counseling in Portugal. Your parents tell you you're stupid. You can't say, "Oh, my mother was mean to me." You know, the psychiatrist probably smack you over there. So then she finds out I'm working with PLR. And she's like, oh, it's kind of a big deal, huh? Oh, now all of a sudden it's a good thing.
Don't tell her you're not getting paid for court audio.
Oh my God, I know. Oh, where Boo at? Hold on, I gotta get him, Mike. Hang on, where's Boo at? Thanks, Mike.
Oh,
Boo. Hey.
Desktop. What's Boo on the screen? There we go, Boo. Hey, Boo.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, Jimmy, that's Steph. Yes, it's me. Heather from Highfield. What's up, Jimmy?
Jimmy Blaskowitz.
Mm-hmm.
Heather Joseph Highfield. Yes.
Yeah.
Can you see her? Yeah, you can see her. She's in the camera. Oh, yeah, she's got their live. All right, so we're live. Everybody, what's going on? What's on Mike? What's going on Dane? What's going on Carl? What's going on Amy? And Heather's watching.
Where's Dane?
Dane had an issue with a guinea pig.
Oh, no.
So
should have stuck to gerbils.
He his child, I guess, had an issue with a guinea pig, so he wanted to be with his son. So he's good daddy.
Flush it down the toilet. Move on with life.
Oh,
I know your parents, Dane.
You know how
way
big
too
guinea
big. It would
pigs are?
clog the toilet.
Can you
Could you imagine? And then you have to use a plunger to push it down.
Can you shift a guinea pig in the toilet?
Well, one you can dump 20 pounds into, probably.
Have you seen any of my shits?
I don't want to.
They're a little more soluble than a guinea pig.
Yeah.
Wait, what? A gerbil is more soluble?
No. Pete's shits are a little more soluble than a guinea pig.
Okay.
Ooh, you need to start watching that game show. What's more soluble than a guinea pig?
That sounds like a David Letterman bit.
Pete's shit.
Oh, no way. Dane's parents are Rob and Jan?
All right, what's going on? Did you guys party together or something?
No, I party with his parents.
Nice.
That's so cool.
My kiddo's guinea pig died. Yeah.
Oh.
You animal people. I don't understand.
Flush it down the toilet, like I said.
That's what I'm saying.
Such sympathy.
When's the last time
Coming
you
from
saw a
Oklahoma.
guinea pig, man? It's a big freaking thing.
When he was at Richard Gere's house.
Anyway.
We see guinea pigs at my work.
Do you flush them?
We
Stop
do not
it.
flush them.
I had a serious issue the other day when I was in Walmart. I mean, Walmart being in there is a serious issue as itself, but I was in there buying cat and dog food with Walt, and we walked down the aisle of where they sell the guinea pig stuff, and we remembered our little guinea pig, and it was sad.
Did you guys cry? Did you have a moment?
It was a moment because we bought him the little chewable little house he would play in, and it was sad.
I had hamsters growing up.
I love edible habitats.
And my hamsters always died of there's a disease called wet tail.
I didn't know about. I used to have gerbils, and I didn't know about that.
The wet tail?
One of them, I think, died from it, but I didn't know what was happening. They're like their skin can't get wet.
The tail gets wet.
That's magwise.
And I guess it's a disease. Like I used to get the Siberian dwarf hamsters, and they were known for the wet tail disease. So they have some kind of disease in them, and their tail stays wet. So they call it wet tail. And
What the hell is with people getting rodents as pets? I never understood that.
hamsters are cute, man.
They're convenient.
They're
They're low
cheap.
maintenance, but they're still fluffy.
And they're cheap.
And yeah, and if you get a good one, they love to be held.
Ooh, you're one remark away from sitting on a front porch in a rocking chair saying, what is with all these kids and the things they like?
Get off the lawn.
That is Peter all day, every day. That is Peter, not me.
No, that's Ricky. As soon as she sees a siren or a noise outside, she's out the door.
Yeah.
Wet tail is
She's not even like in the window. She's out the door.
Wet tail is a bacteria infection.
Is it bacteria? Okay.
Yeah.
It's my neighborhood. I want to know what's going on.
Happens to all sorts of small rodents like rabbits too, which I guess isn't a rodent. Small mammals. Let's go with that.
Rabbits aren't rodents.
Herbivore.
Disease.
You can be an herbivore and not be a mammal.
No, I'm talking about rabbits.
You and me
They're
being
an
nothing
herbivore,
but
but that just means they eat plants.
That's what they're.
But they're a mammal.
But they're categorized.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I thought herbivore was just any creature that ate plants.
You and me, baby.
I don't know. I just
Does
work
that
there,
include
Mike. I don't know.
I'm
I
sorry.
just work there and do my job.
Okay.
So before we get into Heather,
We're not getting into Heather.
well, no, not really.
I would love if we got into Heather.
And Boo's back in the closet. Yeah.
If I was ever to turn straight, it'd be Heather. Heather. So before we talk to Heather, Boo, any Hollywood news?
Well,
anything juicy?
Well, I wanted to talk about Jussie Smollett.
Juicy.
Jussie.
Yeah, Phil on
John
this. I missed
Darnell was
something.
right.
Boo is our Hollywood reporter, so he'll fill you in.
All right.
So what do you feel? Now, see, this is what I'm going to ask you. How do you feel as a gay black man what he did? Because
I
he
feel
did
like-
it to both categories.
I feel like I owe
gay and
Darnell an apology.
We were saying that before we came on the air. He's a gay black man. You don't know what Jesse did?
I don't even know who Jesse is.
So Jesse is the gay guy
today.
on Empire. You watch Empire?
Nope.
So he's the gay guy on Empire who's he's more like Usher. He sings like Usher.
Okay.
So he struggles being gay, plus being R&B, and plus being black. That's his character on the show.
Okay.
So they embrace him on the show. It's not like a big struggle or anything. But his father is very against gay people. Anyways, in real life, he's so against Donald Trump that he staged being hung or being attacked, and then they put a noose around his neck and poured bleach on him. But he claimed that it was two white guys wearing MAGA hats, saying you don't belong in MAGA country. Now, the story was fishy from the beginning because it was the day of the polar vortex. So who was out that night in the middle of the night that cold? And then it just escalated. He said Subway, and then he said it was two white people, and Boo's going to finish the rest because it ends up being two Nigerians. But go ahead.
Well,
Teddy Pay.
what happened was, I honestly, I don't know.
Hang on a second. Mike Heffer just said, breaking news, Darn It All just changed their names to Know It All. All right, go ahead.
Actually, side note, I don't owe them an apology. Anyway. I can't make heads or tails of the story because it's weird from jump. They're saying that, okay, the timeline is 8 days before the attack happened, Jesse received a letter through the mail, and it was the letters were all cut up out of magazines and newspapers. Basically, die fag, we're going to kill you, and then they had a little stick figure hanging from a tree and a gun pointed at him. Apparently, that didn't get any kind of traction. Nobody cared, and so what it's being alleged that he did was there are two Nigerian brothers who were extras on the show that apparently he knew. And what's being alleged now is that he hired them to attack him. And basically on the 29th of January, he had just flown into Chicago. It was 2 a.m. He went to Subway, got a $5 footlong, walked out, and two guys ran up on him saying, "Are you that Empire fag?" And then they attacked him. They beat him up. They threw a noose around his neck and poured bleach all over him.
But mind you, throughout this whole attack, he never dropped his sandwich. True story.
Right,
How did
or
that come
cell
up?
phone.
Never dropped his sandwich during the whole attack. But go ahead. And his phone. So he had a sandwich and his phone in his hands and never dropped either one. But go ahead.
At the time, he was talking to his manager.
Yes.
And so when he went home, he called the police and filed a police report, et cetera, et cetera. The police looked over the security cameras. They had two persons of interest that they wanted to talk to. It turns out that it was these two brothers. They brought them in on Friday. They questioned them and let them go immediately, and then wanted to have Jesse come back in for questioning. And so far, Jesse has refused to do so. So apparently, the brothers basically said that Jesse had hired them to stage this attack with him. And so now, as of today, Jesse is being charged as a suspect in his own crime. And I don't understand the rationale for any of this. It's been said that he was being written out of the show, and so he wanted to create some drama in order to, keep his celebrity profile high, just in case they wrote him off the show so that he could get another gig someplace else. They said that that he was pissed that this fake letter that he sent through the mail, allegedly, didn't get any kind of traction. But I don't understand what his purpose was to begin with. It doesn't make sense. If he was trying to create some kind of thing because he's been an activist, especially since his Empire days first began. He's been a huge activist, not only for African Americans, but for the LGBTQ community. And I don't know if he wanted to drum up more support. He isn't talking, so we don't know exactly what his motivations were. But because he sent a letter through the mail, it's now become an FBI thing. If he hadn't sent that letter through the mail, it wouldn't have become an FBI thing. Now it's a federal thing. The one thing that I want to say before I shut the fuck up is Jesse, if it is true that he did this, he's forever canceled for me, because it makes people doubt people who are attacked. It makes people doubt people who are attacked. It makes people afraid to go to the police when they are attacked, because people feel as if the police won't believe them anyway. And so now you've got this guy who is allegedly playing games like this, and now nobody believes him. And so, if nobody believes Jesse, who is, this celebrity, why would they believe a Joe Schmo like me? If I walk down the street and I get attacked by two guys wearing MAGA hats and, I reported to the police. I'd be afraid. It makes me more afraid to go to the police because why are they going to believe me? Jussie has basically set back not only African Americans, but the LGBTQ community, especially the LGBT community, because nobody believes us to begin with. When we say that we're victimized by anything, nobody believes us anyway. And that goes for the African American community as well. Nobody believes us when we say that we're victimized. And when Jussie did that, it just gives more fuel to that fire up. We don't believe you. And for that, I will never, if it is true, for that, I will never forgive him. And, I'll still watch Empire because I love the show. But, as far as he's concerned, if he did it, he's canceled forever.
But Boo, so before they went on their winter break, someone was already getting written off the show because when they left it, it was them all in the emergency room, but they didn't show who was in the emergency room, and it showed what's her name crying.
Well, and that's what I'm saying.
So is it him?
Well, there's been rumors that he's being written off the show, but Fox has released statements, 2 statements, in fact, saying, no, in fact, we are supporting Jussie. He's been nothing but professional on set, and he has been a part of the Empire family, and he will continue to be so. So Fox is saying that. I think that they're saying that just to save face at this point. I just can't imagine. He fucked up, man.
But they're going to lose ratings if they keep him. If it ends up being that all this is true, they're going to lose ratings because you know how people are.
Well, then replace the character. They do it all the time.
Yeah, because you can't. I mean, you can put Usher in there and it'll be just fine.
Exactly, replace the character.
Yeah,
he is just so. And Mike and I were the same way. We went to bat for Jussie that
day, yeah.
And and everybody did, because who does that shit? Who stages an attack on themselves just for publicity?
Well, it's starting to become a little deeper because of that lady who's running for president. That's the day she started her no lynching campaign. So they're starting to dig into it more, and they're both friends. Kamala, whatever her name is.
Oh, Kamala Harris.
Yes.
I feel like she's too smart for that.
No, either that or she's just like, shut your fucking mouth because don't fuck with me type shit. I'm a senator or a Congress lady. It just seems to all be too, because here's why where it became where he got caught was when he was dropping the N-word, calling Trump nigga and F you nigga and all the day after it all happened, and then the polar vortex thing, and then the camera showed 2 people that were clearly not white, and then the whole having the sandwich and the phone in hand. It wasn't very, very, really planned out. It was too many fucking loopholes and too many bad things. Like, he should have never took to Twitter the day before or the day after, whenever it was, and started calling Trump the N-word. That never it probably wouldn't have been looked at as hard, but that didn't help.
Well, so I agree with what Boo's saying, but I would say Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. She was a prosecutor. She's too versed in this kind of thing to have do something that amateur.
Oh, you would think he was.
Seems
he
like
was too.
If he did this, it was really amateur.
Very amateur.
And I feel like she'd be way too smart to be pulling that kind of stuff.
Well,
I really, man, when I think of, especially with like trans people, especially trans people of color, people attack them all the time. Trans people, out of the LGBT community, the trans part of that, especially trans women of color, they have the highest mortality rate, and generally it's because it's due to murder,
murder and homelessness. Yeah,
and so what he did, if he did it, it's horrible on all counts, and
it's not something that should have happened like now with all of the division
It
going
shouldn't have
on.
happened ever.
Oh, I know ever. I'm saying, but it's the wrong time, wrong timing. Like that could have caused, especially in Chicago, that could have caused a fucking race war. People could have died like over this. Like if if it came out to, who knows what could have happened.
You
You both there?
I can hear you. I can't see you yet.
Hang on.
I see you.
We don't see you yet.
Oh, why not?
I don't know.
Oh, look at that. A new shiny studio.
Is your camera flipped or something?
New?
Hang on. I hate technology. We had a good conversation going too. Oh shit! I'm frozen now. Hang on a second. Who's texting me in the middle of a shout? Hang on, Randy.
All good.
Do it.
YouTube star.
Oh, derailment. Yeah.
You guys.
So can't wait.
What the fuck?
No, that's
They all started because we did his place now,
okay.
and that's pretty much like his. It's like his kind of specialty. And so he approached us for both Highfield and other band to do something, and Heavy Hitters we haven't done it yet, but we've.
I'm sorry, Heather, if I can interrupt you. Can you guys
Yeah.
see me?
No, hang on a second. We're trying to figure that
I
out.
can see you.
You can see me?
Yep. Can you see me?
Oh,
I
hang on.
can see you.
Can you see me now?
I can see Peter and
We can't see you
Michael.
guys yet, so hang on.
Okay.
I broke it. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Break it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Heather.
No, it's okay.
Go ahead.
So yeah, I've always been told I sound a lot like Melissa Etheridge, and I've always covered her music because of that. And I love her to death. So when he came to us with that idea, I'm like, okay, so we're doing a Melissa Etheridge night. We have to.
Cool.
And that turned into this feels really good. And my guys literally played the music to the point where I felt like I was performing with Melissa's band. And I'm like, okay, this is it. So something that Steve and I had talked about for years was putting together a tribute act to really strong women of rock or a specific act. And we ended up discussing it, and we went with Melissa. So this is our first official show, as he put it today, the inaugural show.
Sweet.
Yeah, and pretty stoked. Really stoked about it.
I always love when I get paid to see a good show.
Thanks. Well, I think you're gonna get paid to see a really good one. I think, and not even because of me. My guys, I'll tell you, I say it all the time. Anybody that comes to any of my shows, I'm blessed to play with some of the best musicians that there are in the state. And my guys of Highfield, I swear to God, they make this, well, now a little secret. They make it sound as close as possible as you can possibly get to a real show of Melissa's. So it's exciting. They give me the oomph.
The goosey bumps?
The goosey bumps.
The goosey bumps, yeah.
And the oomph to keep going, So it's like we were talking about before. I have so much stuff going on. I'm so tired and stressed and, ready to pounce at any second. But it's, and you get to those points where you're like, do I want to continue to do this or should I cut something back? And then you play with any of these people and you're like, nope, I can never stop. I'll be 90, with my tennis balls on my little walker.
Yeah, my dad's still going.
Yeah. But I mean, as long as these guys are my guys, and it's not even just them, like I said, it's my Highfield boys, my Heavy Hitters boys. They're all the best. It's very blessed.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. So that's at the Bijou, March 9th. Tickets are on sale through the Bijou's website. They are $18 to $33. And 33, I think, is like the big VIP.
Yeah, it's up on the balcony.
Yeah.
They have the 2 rooms to either side.
Yeah. Which is pretty cool. And from what I hear, is some of the tickets that were purchased are the really good seats. So.
Not a whole ton. Just been getting some Pete's coming back on, looks like.
Hey!
There we are.
All righty then.
Good job, Peter.
So Randy's never met Heather, have you?
I don't think so. I
No.
can't see him yet.
No, they're I don't know why it's white and not big and
Why it's white and not big?
That's the way God planned it.
That's fucked up, boo. I don't know why your screen's not full, but I'm not trying to fuck with it and lose you guys again. So, Randy, we're gonna have a little treat.
I saw that coming.
You know what it is? You know what it is
I already built a snowman today, man. I already built one. 2 actually.
Is that why you were late? Yeah.
Can you see Heather now, Randy?
No, I see.
With my lyrics.
This is great radio.
Yeah, I love that basement backdrop. Yeah.
What's the sense of having hosts if you can't?
It's the technical difficulties
Yeah,
show. And
gotta have-
PRA.
Focused on her breasts.
I think your fault.
Oh,
Nice
thank
and
you.
Thanks, boo.
Yeah, we gotta switch that to a boom darm.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get the boomer.
All right, so I guess I'll do this. I'll be all manly about it.
Does it though?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
All right, how many views do we want? You know.
Why isn't it working? Let's see if I can hear you.
Check.
Yeah, it's
Two,
not loud enough.
two. Hey.
What's the number on that? On the sticker?
12.
12? All right, so it's this one. Okay, go ahead.
Check. Oh, that's much.
The gift of self is rare. And my privacy is rare. And yet I find repeating in my head, if I can be my own, I'd feel better dead.
Yeah.
Does that make you moist, Randy?
Oh yeah, all sorts of moist. I'm precipitating.
It's
from
kind of a
outside
weird.
my house.
It's kind of a weird song to make you moist, though.
Yeah. That's if you listen to the words. Yeah.
Yeah.
The harmony of it though, like that when you carry that voice, that, that's that smoker rasp. I can do the other parts. Oh yeah, I find.
At least he kept his shirt on this time.
It's a okay.
Pete has to grab his junk every time to hit those notes.
They say sing from your gut. I got a lot of gut to sing from.
Gut, not nut.
Diaphragm, not your gut, your diaphragm.
The diaphragm, not the gut.
Diaphragm.
The diaphragm.
Are you sponge worthy?
Oh.
All right, so you got a Melissa song next?
Yeah. Could you bring me up a little bit in my ear?
In your ear?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
So, yeah, we got the Melissa Etheridge thing going on March 9th at the Bijou with my tribute band called Little Secret. And so in honor of that, I'm going to do a Melissa Etheridge song. And you guys might not know this one, although it's one of my favorites.
Are you saying we're old?
No, it's just it wasn't one that was really played on the radio all that much, but it was one of my favorites. I used to listen to all the time on the album. So it was off the Yes I Am album.
After this, I want to ask you some things about the Queen movie.
Okay.
All right.
I've only seen the first like 5/8 of it.
Okay.
I watched it on the plane from come home to Seattle.
Okay. So you saw the part where he was the guy was walking into the bathroom. That's when he figured out he
Yeah.
was gay.
Yeah. That's near at the beginning or closer to the beginning.
Closer, yeah.
Half an hour in.
That was what's his name? Adam Lambert,
Was it for real?
the truck
I
driver.
didn't realize that at the time. Somebody told me afterward.
Me too. Someone told me after. Like, what?
I
That's
think
Adam
it was
Lambert?
me on the show a couple weeks ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
I never would have thought that was him.
Thanks, Mike.
Was it seriously?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a
According to
cameo.
Mike.
Yeah.
I've heard that as well.
No way.
Well,
How cool is that?
who better to play a gay guy?
Well, there you go. Although it's a bathroom, shouldn't have been George Michael. Boo.
Ah.
If only they made the movie a few years earlier.
Small details. They could have done it digitally.
It could have.
Or the other guy.
Yeah, right.
Uber driving.
Oh, shit.
He's DoorDash. I got you, McDonald's.
Wake me up.
I got you wake up right before you go.
The careless McNuggets. You're turning into Bob over there, Pete.
I got to leave the show now.
Careless McNuggets.
Careless nugget on my front porch.
Give me the barbecue sauce.
Okay.
I go, sorry.
Who's using the moral compass right now?
Yeah. So you want me for a while, bet your naked soul, and you told me of your plan. You would never let them know. In the morning of the night, you cried a long lost child. And I tried to hold you. And you why? But I will never be the same. Oh, I will never be the same. Caught in your eyes, lost in your name. I will never be the same. I never want another night. And I woke to find you gone. I knew your distant devil must be dragging you along. But I never be the same. Oh, I will never be the same. 'Cause you swore that you were bound for glory, for wanting. You had no shame. But I loved you, then I lost you. And I'll never be the same. But I will never be the same. Oh, I will never be the same. Caught in your eyes, lost in your I will never be the same. Oh, I will never be the same. Caught in your eyes, lost in your name. I will never be the same.
play in this position.
Well, it gives you the optional slide guitar.
Yeah,
with
there was
the,
I didn't think it through when I built the room. I didn't care.
I think we just gotta get like longer headphone wire, right? Maybe.
No, there's a headphone setup, but we took it down last night. So
You should just build a stage in the basement.
I gotta wait for the furnace to get moved, and then I can build the other part that I want to build. So we have room in the back there to actually do a little stage, but that's where Ricky does her laundry.
Sorry.
Do it on the dryer.
Well,
clean
it's
clothes.
behind the gray curtain, and if we put a stage there, she'll call me one day. I found.
Listen, after you use something, just burn it and buy a new one.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, like Boo does with
Single use
BB-8s.
clothing.
Wait, but if you put a stage there, does that mean you have to move the washer and dryer every time we have an act?
I think so. Would have to, yeah. No, once I move the furnace and I can make the room bigger, then we can concentrate on a band room. For now, it's whatever it
I
is.
think a longer wire might be good for now.
The wire is long enough. She just the headphone wire is right there. We just took them off.
Is it hard enough?
It's
I'm
not hard
sarcastic. Don't know
enough.
shit about like, music stuff.
I was saving you. I was
There is a wire
saving you
there.
building a stage.
Someone took it. Someone took it.
You should put like a pallet down and like call it a stage, you know?
Okay, we'll do that.
Is it thick enough?
I don't know, Boo, is it?
Is it long enough?
Is it velvety enough?
Why is it velvety?
You want to do one more before the break, or?
Sure.
All right, that's good. Anybody got any requests?
Velvety enough, damn it.
Any requests?
For Melissa?
You want?
You don't have to be Melissa.
All right.
Reading Blood Slayer.
What happened?
I don't know
Reading
if Melissa
Blood
has
Slayer.
covered Slayer just yet in her career.
What about Your Little Secret?
I could do that too. Oh, that would probably be the good one to do, right? Being that's the good.
Oh, the name of the band, yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
You got trumped by Novelty.
That sounded so gay, Boo. Exactly.
All right, we'll do that.
It's supposed to. Hello.
And maybe if we play again, I'll do Nowhere to Go after, because I love that song. That's a great song.
All right.
I just gotta get my stuff together here because I'm not all over it.
Yeah, you forgot to turn the Heineken sign on.
Oh, that's right. We're on the air. I'm turning it on when we go off, and then off when we go on.
Now a word from our sponsor, Heineken.
We need Gruden to talk to us while we're dead here.
I could go walk back and forth in front of him.
Just be able to throw
So
something
what's
at
going
it. You
on
know?
in what's going on in the chat room? Anything?
The Facebook room?
Yeah.
People are loving her. People are just watching. They see boobs and guitar, and they just the way the camera's focused on her, it goes right to her breasts.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but the title card is obscuring it now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
I had to protect you because there's too many freaks out there with their pants around their ankles. So I had to block the breasts.
Yeah, we're not that kind of show. At least not this week.
Not yet.
Yeah, there we go.
Pull up your pants, Dave.
So the name of the band is Little Secret. So we'll do Little Secret. That's what we'll do.
I used to be just like you. Ain't enough.
This one I always forget.
E. Right?
You might actually be right.
All right.
So
There was this one time I had my finger in his ass.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry.
And then
That band count.
Oh man, don't put the guitar in there. Ah, it's bad for the wood.
Can you not put your tuner in my ass, please?
that's a creative use of a metronome.
What the hell's it? What's a metronome?
It's this thing that has an arm that goes tick.
I like to know where my John is. He should be here to help me.
Is he in the thread?
Rephrase that.
It's a E, Heather, either E flat or E harmony, followed.
That is a weird tax form.
It's because I'm getting my check tomorrow or Friday. Depends on your bank.
I I'm completely lost right now.
I
This
think
is
we're doing a
bad.
different song.
Do we need a
We
break?
Numbers just to listen to you. You don't know how far I'd go to ease this precious sake. And you don't know how much I'd give or how much I can take just to reach you. Just to reach you. To reach you. Come to my window. Crawl inside. Oh, shoot. Keeping my eyes open, I cannot afford to sleep. Giving away promises I know that I can't keep. Nothing feels the blackness that come to my window. Crawl inside. I'll be home. I'm coming home. Come to
Always brings it like
Moist doesn't even begin
no,
to describe it.
no. You gotta check her out. She's gonna be at the Bijou in March with the heavy hitters. All right, so we'll be back in about 5 minutos para Zentorero, live from the top of the Resport Bank of America.
That took a turn.
Sí. Bomba, bomba. Okay. Mm-hmm. I guess it is. It's these Skype guys. They suck the bandwidth out of me.
Well, it's because Boo's watching porn at the same time.
Sure
Turn
is.
off the whole connection.
It's all your fault, Randy.
Yeah, it's all right. It's just because you guys can't hang out with Jersey. That's all.
Okay.
My feet on side.